Oh my goodness, science of course means fun with a bonus of some pretty cool outdoor decor. You may have made some ice luminaries in the past, but if you want to check out some new ones or check out what is new in ice luminaries, you'll want to check out our next guest as she just gets a new microphone real quick here. Actually, you know what? We can take care of that. We'll just do this. Okay, come on over here, Jennifer. How are you doing? It's so good to have you here.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, okay, so let's talk about this. First of all, you have, what you have here is a couple different molds that folks have never seen before. So a lot of folks do know about this mold where you make the circles, but you have this new mold, which is right here, and this book. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Yeah, it's many years' work getting this one done because it is what I consider revolutionary. People have never had an ice lantern mold that can make texture fast and easily.
So so it's a blow-up mold.
It is inflatable, and I've already started to deflate the mold a little bit. I tend to have the patience of a gnat, so I tend to like just reverse, go like this.
You blow it up, and then of course you fill it with water.
Yeah, you fill it with water, and then you let it freeze partway, just like regular ice lantern.
Okay,
and then it just comes out.
Look at this. Wow.
Like that. And so then you just empty the water out like this.
Okay. Oh, and there you go. And then here you have it here. So that's so cool. So then obviously you put a candle in there or an electric candle in there. And then let's talk about how you put things in the ice, which are so beautiful. You have 3 examples of that.
Yes. So basically it's a project in my book about how things either float or sink. And if they float, you have to anchor them to the bottom with weights or glue or something. And then most of them float in the water. So you just add water and they float up.
Oh, okay.
And take shape. Like if you put grass in, grass would be limp, but if you put it in, adhere it to the bottom of a bucket, and we put water in, the glass would float up and look alert. So
oh, so cool. So these are the ones that look like they kind of floated up a bit. These look like they got secure in the bottom there.
Well, these are all secured to the bottom, but they float up in the water. So.
Okay, let's walk over and see this one here. This is so cool. Tell me about this one.
Well, so this one has the same thing. They're fake flowers. I found that fake flowers last longer, and then I couldn't use them when I'm done. They melt out, and then I reuse them. So I think I've used these flowers 5 or 6 times now. But I think this one could have used a little more freezing. I wish the flowers had frozen into the ice a little bit more. But that's if I had had the ability to freeze it longer.
Okay, quick question. So what kind of water do you have to use? Do you have to use like a distilled water so it doesn't cause it to be, not clear like that? Or what kind of water do you use?
Basically, I use Minneapolis tap water.
Okay.
All water is different. If your water tends to be cloudy, I would definitely go with distilled water. But another trick is just to freeze it long, like at a really high temperature, like 20 degrees or 10 degrees. If you freeze it a long time, it's more clear.
And let's walk over here and check out this. This is so cool. So this is the regular mold that you've had in the past. A lot of people use these for parties, right. But how cool is it to put it right on the planter?
Right. So this is an idea for people if they want to, when they're creating their planter pots, is to put in their planter pots some logs that create a level landing spot for an ice lantern. And when the ice lantern melts and goes away, because they are ethereal beings, when you could put a teddy bear, you could put something, whatever your family enjoys, could be on that little landing spot.
I love it. You do such a great job. I know when you came last year, you left the ice. It stuck around. I think you probably love this December forecast, which looks like it's going to be below average. So do you do this for people? If people want to have a gathering and they want these, do you do that?
Yes, I do. I do it on a selective basis now, but I did some work for the Arboretum, and I'm going to be building some ice bars for people for parties.
Fun.
And things like that.
Okay, so they can find you. We'll give them all the information about your book and your molds.
Yep, and we also are going to be at the European Christmas Market at the Depot in St. Paul.
Okay.
For this month coming up.
Wonderful. So. Yeah, I think we have that on next week. So that's your book. It's called The Ice Luminary Magic. Yep. It's such a phenomenal book that gives people so many different ideas. And of course, you also have the molds as well. And everything is on KARE11.com. The book has 28 different projects there. And you can get the link at Wintercraft for Wintercraft on KARE11.com.